folks. Gonna let the babies out and then we'll have a little chat. Right, duckies, you do your business. Cut the grass for me. Oh, nice to be on the plot, folks. Had a good night's sleep. Oh, bit of a breeze. Right, just want to thank everyone for replying to that video that I put about my dream. I've already recorded this once, but I don't think it's quite up to scratch, so second take this is. Right, I've been reading all through the comments and I still can't decide whether to hit that button on that funding site. I keep making a few alterations. I think I'm about there. I'm never going to have the text great because I'm just not of an intellectual. I'm just not that way inclined. You just see me as I am, but anyway, I just don't know whether to do it or not. Go ahead and try and fund it. One obstacle, which I never realised, was just how much the land price has gone up. It's apparently about 50,000–60,000 now for 5 acres of land, if you can get hold of it. So I'm not quite sure. My predicament now is, do I try and get the funding and then hope that I can get something sorted, or what are my options? Because I'm just not sure. I think it's as Aaron said, you know, once you go for it, that's it then. You know, you've got to, the people who donate want to see something for the money. Now on this, oh, I've forgotten what it's called, this funding site, I have put, you know, basically what the people who would benefit would be basically the people taking part. There'd be both those who've got a plot, whether they're disabled or not, you know. There'll be the volunteers, they'll be getting enjoyment from it. There'll be people like me who set it up and managing it. But what would the people who donate get from it? That's a good question. And the only thing I can think of is an interesting YouTube channel from watching all what's going on. Is that enough? Or the joy of those donating, knowing that they've helped people who are in a less fortunate position than possibly they are? I don't know. I really don't know about that side, you know. My background, folks, is I worked in a factory. I was a printer until I went through my change of life and they didn't want me. And then I went through depression and that, and I come out of all that and I went back to college for graphic design, visual communication, and I did some OU at Open University courses in computers. But I'm not academic. I'm more practical to some extent, anyway. So I don't know. I'm not sure about that side. That's probably going to be the side that would let me down. The other thing what concerns me, would I be able to get enough people interested to actually help me out? Volunteers and that. I mean, one or two, perhaps said from my YouTube followers, would be interested in coming down and helping out, but local, I just don't know. How do you go about doing a project like this? How do you know? Who do you ask? How do you get contacts? You can't really go for any of this, can you, until you've got it in place? I suppose a lot of people are fortunate in that they've got the land or they've got the money, so it's not an issue. They just go ahead and purchase everything and away they go. But if you're in a situation like I am, how do you tackle it? And what happens if I can't get enough funds and and it's not a go? What happens with what's collected? I don't know how. I don't know how you go about what you do with the money. Would you refund it? How would you refund it? I just don't know. So it's a lot of things what are worrying me. Some people have said just go ahead for it, but you know, that it's great people saying that, but what happens for those who do actually donate? You know, they don't want to donate for no reason. So I don't know. Am I just dreaming? Should I just walk away? I don't know. I wish a lottery win would come my way. Look at all these little uns, folks. They love it, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, come on. Come here. I don't know whether you can... Yeah! We had one of you on my knee yesterday, didn't we? Up here then. Up here. You can come up on my knee. Yeah? Up. It was one of you with a blue band that came on my knee yesterday. I know it was. Isn't it? I've just started on the compost bins, folks, at the back. I've just put some of the, I scraped all out a good proportion of the straw and that out of the enclosure, and I'll put it all in. I've got to put some fresh straw in the next day or two, but first I've got to scrape a bit more out. To actually fill the wheelbarrow, so I couldn't get any more out. But, yeah, come here, but look. Hey, you want to come on my knee? Hey, yeah, yeah. Up here then, up. Can't get them to come up. I don't know whether you can see them all on the floor. They're all under the camera at the moment. Yeah. Tell you what. They know when I open this up. Yeah. I've not fed them yet today, have I? I'm going to give you all a feed in a minute. You get plenty, look at you, you're all plump. I wonder how many eggs we got today. Collected 12 yesterday, so there must have been a few from the day before. Although I did have a load the day before, so whatever we get today will be purely today's. I suppose I ought to go in and have a look. So let's go and have a look. There we are, folks. 8 eggs. Not bad, is it? 8 out of 9. You gave me 8 eggs today, haven't you? Yes. Now are you all? Hey? Yeah. You're beautiful, aren't you? I can't go sitting here all the time, can I? Because we've got to go and have a look around the allotment. I've already filmed the bit around the allotment, folks, so what I'm going to do is I have to edit yesterday's video, which never went up, and I'll just put this on at the beginning, and then I'll do that bit, and then we're going to do a bit more. I think I'm going to have a look around, see what else I can come up with. At least these are keeping the grass down in here. It's unbelievable what a good job they do. It's not been cut with the mower at all this year. This is purely down to what these have done. They've kept it nice and short. Eventually this is all going to become just soil, because they'll just get rid of it all. So what will probably happen at that stage, I'll probably wood chip it. Won't I? Hey? 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 What you got to tell me? Hey? Don't go pecking my shoes, you've already made holes in my wellies. Yeah. Right, I think that's it for this bit, folks. I'll catch up with you later. Right, folks, one of the things about when you've got an allotment is that is access, and not always everyone who's got a plot will bother to trim their paths or even use a lawnmower. Now, if you look at behind me, you can see where I've wood chipped my path, most of it. I've got a few weeds going, I need to add some more to it. If you look up the top part, that is not my plot. And what I'm finding is, since I stopped using the lawnmower, because that's why I wood chipped and that, so I have less to do, nobody else is bothering. And it's too much for the lawnmower at the moment, so Ray, who it isn't really his job, he's the chairman of the plot, he's not unable to do it, so you've got to have your strimmer. I've just got a battery one here, get about 45 minutes use out of it, so I've already started roughly strimming. So what I'm going to do is go up there, I'm just going to let you watch me from a distance and listen to all the sounds from the allotment. So you just take it all in, all the birds, the cockerels and whatever's going on. Okay, back in a minute. Okay folks, well maybe I was a bit wrong with my timings, because if we look at the battery indication, it's flat. I only charged it up last night. I think it's because it was so hard to cut that. So it just goes to show you, when I'm strimming a grass path, I can get about 40 minutes, but when you're doing heavy duty stuff like trying to get the grass trimmed down on the sides and it's really thick, you don't get very long at all. Anyway, that's another job done. It means now that I can get my trolley where I carry the water with easier up and down. It was a bit of a struggle before. Right, I think what I've got to do next job is to go and collect a load of these weeds, what I've picked up. Most of them are kind of, they're okay to compost. I've actually put those 2 plastic bins down there now, and I've started layering it with different weeds and chicken manure, etc. So I think the next job I'm going to collect the weeds what I weeded out the other day, and then they can be composted and they can be left in those bins for however long it takes, a couple of years, whatever. I'm just going to let it all decay down. I think I probably will at some point invest in a few more of those, but we'll see how things go. I see the butterflies are out, cabbage whites. Hopefully there's none in my tunnel there. Netted area, I mean. It's alright with the tunnels, there's nothing in there which to bother about. I don't think, anyway. Right, so I'll be back shortly. Okay folks, well, these are the strawberries along the edge of the Polytunnel, and just look at how these are bushed out, and they're all loaded with flowers. Okay, they're not like plants what are in the ground, you know, like I had previously, where some of them had got 100 flowers on a plant, but they're still pretty good. Considering that these were put in here last year, I think it was last spring when I put these into these beds. Let's step her back so you can see the potatoes. So these are the potatoes. Now we've got Aaron Pilot, Picasso. You can't see the writing now. It's going to be fun, isn't it? When it comes to the writing's all gone off. Oh well. Never mind folks. At least you know these 2 ones at the end here are different. These are those Sarpo Kifley ones. And that one's the Sarpamira, the competition one on its own there. But don't these look lovely? It's starting to come out. And take a look at the strawberries here. These are the Corona. Quite a few strawberries on these flowers, isn't there? We're talking about maybe 50 on these plants, each plant. Just look how the weeds have come back again. Just look. They're just looking fantastic, aren't they? Really looking good. We've now got foxgloves that are nearly out. A lot of white ones unfortunately, but I think this one's going to be a pink one here. Sweet William. Look how that's pushed out. It's been in all winter. And I've got Loganberry, what's going to grow up here, you know, eventually. And then we've got some more foxgloves here. Again, there's a lot of white ones, but we have got a pink one here. You can see a little ladybird there, folks, just there. So the raspberries, I don't know. There's a lot of activity on them. It's still a bit early. The flower's not out yet. Oh, we have got some flowers out here though, folks. Look. And over here. So we're not going to have as many as last year. But looking at it, I think we could have quite a few this year. We might. Last year we had £35. I've got a feeling this year we might head for 20. But who knows? I haven't weeded this around here. It's gone mad, hasn't it? Look at that rhubarb. We've had enough of it. I'm going to have to rethink my rhubarb situation. I don't know. In fact, what I might have to do is take a load of this up and we'll use it for wine and get it cleared out so it makes it look tidier. You can see that I've started weeding. I've gone around the plot and pulled them out. So considering 6 weeks of only a couple of days of work, it's not looking too bad. Sarpo Kifley, is it? They're in these two here. A few onions over there. And these are perennial beds. Yeah, we've got dahlias and stuff coming through, and lupins. We've even got a lupin which is going to be coming out in flower this day. Look. So, and I have sprinkled some annuals in here, so it should be full of life in a few weeks. And then over here, again, we've got Sarpamira potatoes all along here. The broad beans have not really come to anything. I'm not really expecting anything from those, to be honest. So we've got potatoes. I needed to cover them up and put more beds on, but I've just not got around to it. I haven't. So they'll take the look on that. And I've forgotten all about these, and I can't even remember what they are. I think they're pumpkin. But we'll have to see when they grow. Oh dear. We can see the loganberry. Just look at those weeds, folks. That's what I'm going to have to do, this bit here, aren't I? I'll do that in a minute. So, it's got a few on. It goes all the way across here and all the way around. And also we've got a blackberry over there as well, which I didn't show you. And this loganberry over here. And the gooseberries. Gooseberries are doing well. We've got that gooseberry down here. They're like marbles now. I need to weed that and see what's in there, but I can see that the currants have grown back, you know. We won't get any this year, but they'll be alright for next year. Here we are, little goose scugs. So these are the red ones. So there's not many on it, but better than nothing. Same with this one here. We have got a couple hiding, which I need to weed this as well, get these poppies and that out. They're taking over. Because we've got a gooseberry in here and a gooseberry here. Oh, and that's got gooseberries on. I didn't expect that at all. I'm going to have to pull this all out. That'll be another job for this afternoon, and get those thistles and that out of there. I'll just quickly show you in the well, I think you can see in the no, I'll tell you what, let's go in and have a look. I put some kohlrabi in because they hadn't been watered in the tunnel, and they were looking really poorly, so I've put them in the ground and gave them a good watering. You can see we've got lots of strawberries coming on these as well. These are last year's runners. These are the ones which I was debating about whether I was going to dig them all up. But just look how they've made nice plants. And look at these bushy ones here. When you've got a plant that's a few years old, this is basically what they end up like. They really bush out, and you get loads of strawberries. On one plant you could have as many as 100. I've got all different varieties, so some might not have flowers because they're later. I can see a lot of strawberries forming, to be honest. So I've got a few onions, and I've stuck a few more kohlrabis, and I've got a few red cabbage and a few more strawberries. Alright, so better close it because we don't want the butterflies getting onto the cabbages, do we? And put that there, the bucket there, so it stops it from and then inside here, a few lettuce growing. We've got strawberries all forming nicely. And just on that, I mean, these are all the bare-rooted ones what I put in this year, and they're going to have about 20 strawberries on each one. And this bed here these are a bit more mature strawberry plants. They'll have a few more on those, each one. Well, on some of them anyway. As far as all the other plants go, these are all the seedlings. Tomatoes. I've got tumblers in that bucket which are filling out nicely. Cosmos, snapdragons I believe, red cherries which I never got around to potting up tomatoes, cosmos. I've got so many cosmos because I've got my cousin and a couple of friends want some, so that's why I've bought them. Hopefully I will have enough. There's 105, I think I've got 135 plants, so it should be enough. We've got dahlias. They've been nibbled at by the snails. I've lost a few. Tomato plants, tomatoes, and they're the dahlias what got eaten by the snails. So we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 plants left out of the 15 there. These are pot marigolds. It's those there, sorry, those 2 trays. And that's basically it. These need all dumping. These are the dahlias that didn't survive. They never survived the winter. We all have losses. So learn for next year. And that's it, folks. I'm now going to get a cup of tea, I think. I'll catch you later. Well, it won't be today, it'll be another day. Thanks for watching.